Hello and welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to StarRupture! And I just got ruptured. Today, I'm gonna tell you everything that I regret from my first playthrough. Number one, big mistake. Don't make all of your factories in the same place. Yeah, please don't do it. So apparently, every time you're connecting your buildings via rails to each other, the calculation times get bigger. And it also, because this game has a little bit of performance issues because it's an early access, but anyways, aside from those, having a lot of collateral and things colliding with each other and making particles in the same location kills your FPS. I started with 60, I ended up in 30. Right now it can go down to 15 and 20 during the day, and I have started like reducing my graphics. So the biggest one, the reason why I explained, the reason why I needed to explain all this is that this is the biggest one. Yeah, don't make all of your factories in the same place. My playstyle, even if I start again, I will make all of them at the same place because I have memory issues. I play too many games. But aside from that, yeah, that is the biggest one. Number two is connecting your resources. How? Let me show you. This is my biggest second mistake. Connecting resources with lane 2s from all across the map when I did not have rail 3. Yeah, so I actually connected all of these resources to my main buildings with rail 2s. And let me tell you one thing, my dears, upgrading rails does not have an automatic full, let's say, recovery system or, let's say, production system. Like, you make this level 3 and all of these get... No, you have to do them one by one. 1 upgrade, 2 upgrade, 3 upgrade, yeah. So it doesn't work. So what you end up with is about 20 rails that connect all of your resources from there to your main factories. And yes, if you're lazy like me or don't have enough time or you just feel nauseated by the thought of rebuilding all of these lanes again, yeah, do not use rail 2s. I have a video about how to use dispatchers and so on. It's like 2-3 videos before this one in the playlist. Watch that video. I dare show you how to use dispatchers and why you should use dispatchers instead of rail 2s when you have them. So watch that, you will not regret it. Also, another thing that makes you regret it is this. So this is rail 3 connections that I made previously. I thought it works, like this was very early in the game. It doesn't work, but I didn't remove them because later when they fix them, I will just bring all of the resources from across the universe with these lanes. Yeah, I took my time to connect all of these from the other side. But for now, because they're not working, I can't do anything about it. So yeah, use dispatchers instead of using this. Even if you want to build all of your factories at the same place, dispatchers are the way to do it. And well, I have another video I explain which resources are worth dispatching and which are you should be using rails for, but well, that's again another video. The other one, my dears, is not building double-floored buildings and not calculating how many of what I am building. When I started the game, I made 2 playthroughs, or 2 kind of playthroughs. First, I did a fully no calculations playthrough, and I showed how to do it. Like it's way at the beginning of the game, but later, because I played a lot of, let's say, factory management and other kind of this type of category games, so I like having a mathematical idea of how many of resources are going where and what. So instead of those, I made fully efficient, magnificent buildings that have 0 amount of loss in the input and output. But the thing that made that possible is double-floored, perfect bases. I have a guide video about this too, about how to make perfect bases. It's like 2-3 lessons, but even if you watch the one about how to do this, it's like the 3rd lesson. You will actually see how you can prioritize and how you can connect all of these buildings so they never get clogged and they connect to the last one. So building like things like at this side, here, and there, and then connect them to each other, that does not work. You will later forget about which resources is where. There's a video I named you will never need redesigning after watching that video. Just watching that one video will allow you to actually make like very comfy, very cozy, very fully magnificent bases like this from the beginning of the game until the end of the game without the need to redesigning them. So if you don't want to redesign your full base, watch that video. And yes, I know this is a guide video about what to do and not to do, but this is a gigantic game when it comes to production lines and everything you need to know. So I'm telling you what I can tell you. This video is like, I don't know, it's gonna be about like 8 minutes, 10 minutes. But believe it or not, you will need minimum an hour of education to be able to like do this properly. I don't want you to suffer, so I'm guiding you to other guide videos because this is not an easy game. This is not for the faint-hearted, okay? Don't do it. And when it comes to upgrading and the heat system, there are two things that matter in this game when you build bases in the same location. Number one is grid and powering your grid. Number two is heat. Power is the electricity that you grab for your base from your electricity generation buildings. You can namely just come to the build menu, and in this section you can see like the solar generator, wind turbine, and wind turbine double. You will basically need only the second one. Yeah, only having the solar power generators, you can just have all the power you want. But there is one little trick that you can use. Sorry for that, I'm still sick. Yes, it's not getting better. There is one little trick that will allow you to never actually deal with power and power issues later in the game. And that is how you give power. As you see, like I have no power, nothing. I use 0 power buildings inside like my whole base. Reason being, I have an energy farm. Yes, there is 2 ways you can actually give power to the buildings in this game. Number one is like this. You build all of your power in the same place, next to each other, connected to each other, and then you either connect it with one single lane, like this. You put it at the corner, you connect this to one of your buildings. It can be any of them. Like I can connect it to this, I can connect it to this, and it will power everything in your factory as long as they are connected to each other via rails. If I show you here, for example, you can see, look, I have 20,400 grid power for all of my factories, and that is where all of that 20,400 is. There's a couple of small ones like at those corners and those corners, but they were like there, and later they got connected to the main one. But this is the only power station I have. You don't need anything else. There's also one more way of giving power to you from building to building, and that is mainly just connecting them with flat surfaces. So for example, this surface or this building has no power right now. How can I give it power? I can just connect this to this. It doesn't even matter if they are in the same level. Ta-da! It got power. This is another method of powering your stations and so on. Now I will remove this because I will forget that I ever made this. And it will be there forever, probably. The other one is do not. If you're not into action category gaming and just running around making... if you're into peaceful factory building, you don't want to deal with those little aliens. Like, fighting them gets very boring at some point. They have very non-negotiable AI, let's say. They always do the same thing and attack you the same way. So you end up just, yeah, running back, shoot, 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 change, shoot, shoot, change, reload, and so on and so forth. so you don't really feel like fighting them later. So if you don't want to have monolith activities, I made another video about that, how to avoid monolith activities, but basically, never upgrade your cores. Yes, I have never upgraded a single core in my gameplay. Never. Ever. You know why? There is a video about it. Basically, use these items, or these buildings, called the base core amplifiers. This one, namely, you can put these in the vicinity of one of those things, and that will actually allow you to make all of these factories without ever needing to escalate your alien attacks, making turrets, making bullet factories, and so on. And well, I don't want to give you more, because if I tell you more, it will just be, yeah, watch this guide video, watch that guide video. I have a video about like building every single one of these factories like individually and as a whole, and how to do them and why to do them, and I even have an Excel sheet about these factories and their resource inputs and outputs in the link in the description of this video and all of my videos, so check those out too if you want to have an easy time building things in this game. But in general, these are the most important things. If I didn't do those, my gameplay would have been much better. Yeah, those would have made my life easier. These are the only thing that I want to tell you. The rest, explore, fight to your heart's content, and well, hope you enjoy this game. And ladies and gentlemen, I hope they fix the performance issues and the rail problems in this game in the next patch that is coming. And until then, thanks for the likes, thanks for the comments, thanks for all your support. If you have any questions about the game, ask in the comment section. I answer all of them dearly and lovingly. Thanks for the memberships and supers. If it's nighttime, I hope you sleep like babies. And if it's daytime, I hope you keep your buildings like away from each other. If you don't want to have 20-second lasting save times, at least. Or stuttering during doing everything. Like, my days are not 24-hour in this game now. Because of the lag and the FPS, my days are like up to 25 hours now. It takes me 25 hours to play 24 hours in this game. So, yeah, hope that doesn't happen to you. See you in the next video, fellas. See you in the next video.